Celtic fans across Glasgow and beyond, brace yourselves, because things at Parkhead are stirring in a way that has not been seen for a while. Martin O'Neill is back at the helm, and with him comes a sense of calm and clarity that was sorely missing during the turbulent months under Wilfried Nancy. Those weeks saw a squad that once shone under strategic planning crumble, under an insistence on rigid systems that simply did not fit the players at hand. The idea of forcing square pegs into round holes dominated, and the results were predictable: inconsistency, frustration, and a fanbase left scratching its head. Now, O'Neill has returned and brought a stabilizing hand to the team, immediately guiding them towards a rhythm that had been lacking. His approach, grounded in the simple yet profound principle of winning football matches, has seen the Hoops register 7 wins from 8 games in his stint as interim manager. Even with a squad stretched thin and depleted by injuries and departures, Celtic remained very much in contention for the Scottish Premiership crown, and the energy around the team is tangible once again. Yet, the underlying challenge persists. Celtic's hunt for a reliable center forward has been relentless but frustrating. Kyogo Furuhashi departed last season, and Adamaita followed suit in a last-minute move to Swansea City. While these exits were presumably part of a carefully orchestrated plan, the reality has been far from seamless. The lack of immediate reinforcements up front has left the Hoops scrambling at times, reliant on makeshift solutions and promising young players who are yet to fully establish themselves. At this level, the signing of Kelechi Iheanacho was meant to alleviate this concern, but injuries have kept the Nigerian forward on the sidelines for much of the season, and his intermittent appearances have done little to stabilize the attacking line. Shin Yamada, another hopeful addition, is yet to find his scoring touch, and so the gap at the top remains glaring. With the January transfer window in full swing, Celtic have looked far and wide for options, including the intriguing possibility of adding FC Lorient's Mohamed Bamba to the squad. The 20-for-year-old Ivorian forward has caught the eye of Martin O'Neill, despite a campaign at Lorient that has seen mixed results. 3 goals and 2 assists from 16 appearances might not scream elite form, but with game time diminishing in recent weeks, a move to the Scottish Premiership could offer him the platform to revive his career. Celtic have reportedly tabled a loan offer with an option to buy, presenting Bamba with what has been described as a prestigious exit route. Lorient, keen to trim their squad and shift players who have struggled to make an impact, appear open to sanctioning a departure, making this a potentially ideal solution for all parties. Bamba's situation reflects a wider challenge for Celtic this season, bridging the gap between potential and proven quality. The Hoops have already invested in their own young talent, notably Kieran Bowie from Hibernian, a player who has shown glimpses of brilliance with 9 goals in the Premiership so far. Yet, while promising, the question remains whether these talents can immediately carry the burden of expectation. In a squad chasing titles, Bowie's journey mirrors that of Callum Osmond, another rising star recently integrated into the squad. Both players bring energy, flair, and untapped potential, but Celtic's immediate needs require finishing instincts and consistency that can only be proven at the highest level. The balance between nurturing youth and securing established forwards is delicate, and O'Neill's experience will be pivotal in navigating it. Injury management continues to shape Celtic's campaign as well. Kelechi Iheanacho is edging closer to a return, though he will not be ready for the upcoming trip to Falkirk. His return is eagerly anticipated, not only for his technical ability, but because the squad desperately needs a figure capable of converting chances with regularity. O'Neill's cautious approach to easing him back onto the pitch is informed by past setbacks, ensuring the Nigerian forward can contribute consistently without risking re-injury. Marcelo Saraki, too, is on the mend. The Uruguayan left-back has offered glimpses of attacking threat from deep positions when fit, though his recurrent injuries have limited his impact. With Kieran Tierney currently the only fully available left-back option, Saraki's eventual return will provide O'Neill with greater tactical flexibility and depth. But timing remains critical. The story of Celtic's season is also one of creative shortages. Jota, the Portuguese winger who once served as a linchpin for the Hoops, remained sidelined after a long-term ACL injury and subsequent complications. His prolonged absence has forced the team to adapt, reshaping attacking patterns to compensate for the missing creativity and goal threat. When and in what form Jota returns remains uncertain. Extended injuries of this magnitude rarely see a player come back in the exact form that they previously displayed. and fans and management alike are preparing for an adjustment period. The squad's resilience, combined with O'Neill's tactical acumen, will be tested as they navigate the remainder of the season without one of their potentially most influential attackers. In the midst of these challenges, the January window offers hope. Bamba, Bowie, and other targets represent opportunities to strengthen a squad already demonstrating grit and determination under O'Neill's guidance. The Hoops management are clearly aware of the stakes, seeking to ensure that any additions provide immediate impact while complementing the young talents already in place. The interplay between strategic signings and existing squad members will define the trajectory of Celtic's season, particularly in the quest for goals at a time when finishing options have been scarce. As the campaign unfolds, it is clear that Celtic are operating in a delicate balancing act. Injuries, departures, and the absence of key players like Jota have forced O'Neill to adapt, while transfer pursuits like that of Mohamed Bamba signal a proactive approach to addressing gaps. Bowie's emergence offers a glimpse of the future, yet the pressure to secure consistent goal-scoring options remains high. The Hoops season is a narrative of resilience, tactical adjustments, and the persistent search for attacking certainty. For fans, every move in this window, every tactical tweak, and every return from injury carries significance, as the club aims to blend youthful promise with immediate results in a campaign that still holds the potential for triumph as the Hoops continue their journey through this unpredictable season. The pressure on Martin O'Neill to reinforce his attacking options grows ever more intense. The winter transfer window represents not just a chance to plug gaps, but to provide the spark that could carry Celtic over the line in the Premiership. The club's approach has been careful and considered, weighing potential targets against the demands of the squad. Mohamed Bamba remains a prime candidate, a player whose pedigree and potential could provide exactly what the team needs up front. His time at Lorient may have been inconsistent, but in the right environment with support around him, there is no reason to doubt that he could rediscover his scoring touch. The notion of a prestigious exit route is appealing, giving him the platform to step into a team fighting for titles and under the guidance of a manager who knows how to get the best from his forwards. Meanwhile, Celtic's internal options have not stood still. Kieran Bowie's integration into the squad has been steady, his 9 goals in the Premiership a promising sign of what he can offer. Bowie's journey reflects the club's willingness to invest in youth and patience, recognizing that talent sometimes needs time to blossom. Comparisons with Callum Osman are inevitable, as both players have arrived from the English academy system with potential and ambition. Yet, the challenge lies in translating potential into consistent performances at the Premiership level. Bowie has shown flashes of brilliance, but consistency is what Celtic urgently require, and his development will be watched closely in the coming months. In the meantime, O'Neill's tactical approach has had to adapt to the realities of the squad. Injuries to key players, particularly in attack and on the left side of defense, have forced him to rotate and experiment, often calling on less experienced players to fill significant roles. Kelechi Iheanacho's eventual return is eagerly anticipated, as the Hoops desperately need a forward capable of converting chances. Week in and week out, O'Neill has been careful to manage his comeback, mindful of past setbacks and ensuring that Iheanacho is fit and ready to contribute without risk. The same applies to Marcelo Saraki, whose recovery from recurring injuries will bolster the squad's depth and provide an attacking outlet from the back. Until both players are fully available, Celtic will rely on a combination of emerging talent and tactical ingenuity to navigate the remainder of the campaign. Jota's absence continues to shape the team's attacking dynamics. The Portuguese winger, once a linchpin in Celtic's creative play, remained sidelined due to a long-term ACL injury and subsequent complications. His absence has forced O'Neill to rethink the offensive structure, leaning on other creative players to fill the void. While some have stepped up admirably, the lack of a fully fit, proven attacking threat has been keenly felt. The longer Jota remains out, the more the squad must adapt, balancing the need for immediate results with the long-term management of player fitness and morale. Questions remain over how he will perform upon his return and whether he can reclaim the influence he once held in the team setup. The challenge of striking consistency in front of goal has also led Celtic to explore other options, with the scouting network evaluating a variety of players who could provide immediate impact. While Bamba is the headline target, there are reports of interest in other forwards who could complement the existing squad. The window has been competitive, with rivals such as Rangers and Hibernian also active in seeking reinforcements, creating a complex landscape for Celtic to navigate. Any addition must not only possess the ability to score goals, but also integrate seamlessly into O'Neill's tactical system, enhancing the team without destabilizing the rhythm he has worked hard to establish since returning in training and match preparation. O'Neill has emphasized adaptability and efficiency, ensuring that every player is ready to contribute when called upon. Young talents are given opportunities to impress, but they are also expected to perform under pressure. A crucial factor in maintaining momentum in a tight premiership race, Bowie, Osmond, and others are not just squad members, they are active participants in the team's evolution, expected to step up when injuries or tactical shifts demand it. O'Neill's ability to extract the best from these players, blending youth with experience, will be pivotal in determining whether Celtic can sustain a title challenge and compete effectively across all competitions. The focus on squad management is mirrored in the broader strategic outlook of the club. Celtic's board and management understand the importance of measured recruitment, prioritizing players who can make an immediate impact while fitting into a long-term vision. This approach ensures that the club does not overreach financially or disrupt the squad's cohesion. A mistake that has plagued many clubs in similar positions, the pursuit of Bamba, Bowie, and other prospects demonstrates a commitment to balance, bringing in proven talent where necessary, while fostering the development of promising players already within the system. As the January transfer window progresses, every day brings new speculation, potential deals, and strategic decisions. Fans watch eagerly, understanding that each move could define the season. O'Neill's calm yet determined presence offers reassurance, but the urgency of strengthening the forward line is undeniable. With Iheanacho's return looming, Saraki edging closer to fitness, and potential additions like Bamba on the horizon, Celtic are preparing to navigate the final months of the campaign with a blend of tactical acumen, emerging talent, and measured reinforcements. The outcome of these decisions will determine not just the remainder of the season, but the trajectory of the club, as it seeks to consolidate its position at the top of Scottish football. Every match, every training session, and every transfer decision carries weight. The balance between immediate results and long-term planning has never been more delicate, and O'Neill's experience is crucial in maintaining it. The Hoops have shown resilience, tactical intelligence, and adaptability in the face of adversity. Yet the pressing need for goals and creativity remains, with Bamba potentially joining, Bowie and Osman developing steadily, and key players returning from injury. The club is cautiously optimistic about what lies ahead. The coming weeks will be defining, shaping not only the Premiership title race, but also the future of a squad eager to blend youth, talent, and experience under the steady hand of a manager who has once again brought hope and clarity to Parkhead. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Whispers coming out of Glasgow are growing louder, and inside the corridors of Scottish football, there is a sense that something significant is about to happen. Celtic are being strongly linked with Aaron Hickey in what could become one of the most intriguing moves of the campaign, while nothing has been officially confirmed. Sources close to this situation suggest that discussions have advanced far beyond the casual inquiry stage, fueling speculation that a deal is quietly taking shape. Hickey's name has long been associated with ambition, versatility, and a modern style of defending that fits perfectly with Celtic's attacking identity. Comfortable on both flanks, tactically intelligent, and still with room to grow, he represents the kind of signing that can alter not only a starting 11, but the mood around an entire season. Insiders believe the club sees him as more than a reinforcement. He is viewed as a statement of intent. There is also a symbolic layer to this potential move. A Scottish talent returning to make an impact in Glasgow carries emotional weight with supporters who value identity as much as success. Rumors suggest that the coaching staff is convinced Hickey could become a central figure in a system that demands energy, pressing, and technical quality from its defenders. His arrival could trigger internal competition, tactical adjustments, and renewed hunger across the squad. Financial details remain closely guarded, adding to the mystery. But the belief is that Celtic are willing to stretch themselves if it means gaining a player capable of influencing decisive moments around the club. The feeling is that this is not just about depth, but about momentum. If the speculation turns into reality, the ripple effect could be immediate. shifting expectations and redefining what this season might become. For now, fans wait, debate, and dream. In football, rumors often fade, but occasionally one grows strong enough to change everything. Aaron Hickey to Celtic feels like one of those moments hovering on the edge of becoming real. Hello, fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.